Amazing things happen when God's people serve and pray. Amazing things happen when God's people work or serve and pray. And we see that not only with Zechariah, what happened with him, but I can testify to it in my life. And if you've spent much time with the Lord, I'm sure you can too. For Paul, he had walked with the Lord through so many difficulties. He knew God was the one on whom he could rely that would deliver him. Now, I look at my life, and if I've never experienced suffering and never found the deliverance of God in that suffering, then I'm not going to have that experience. I'm not going to have that strength to draw on. I'm not going to have that confidence. But every time in our life that our suffering is met with reliance upon God and deliverance by God, it becomes as common to us, as reliable to us as this old chair is to me. We don't win in this world because of our strength. We don't find victory over pain, victory over difficulty, victory over anything out of ourselves. That is a gift of God that comes to us in Christ. And so Paul makes that point abundantly clear, but he also makes clear that it's not for simply our self-aggrandizement, and it's not simply so that we feel better. This triumph that we have in Christ that puts us in the parade route, this triumph is to spread the aroma of God. It's to spread the aroma of the knowledge of him everywhere. We who are beholding the glory of the Lord are being transformed into the same image. Paul says, from one degree of glory to another, day by day by day by day. As we behold God in Christ, we become more Christ-like. It's an incredible aspect of walking with God. And that's what Paul was seeing in the Genesis passage. Let there be light, there was darkness. And for example, the sun shines out into the darkness of space. That's what it does. So God said, let the light shine out of darkness. And then Paul takes that metaphor and turns it into our lives and says, God shines into our hearts the light of the knowledge of the glory of God in the face of Christ. In other words, whatever darkness you've got in your life, whatever darkness I've got in my life, be it in our thoughts, be it in our emotions, our attitudes, our spirit, our physical life, God calls in the face of Christ and the glory of Christ into our darkness for light to shine out into it. What is the glory of the face of Christ? It's that Jesus Christ not only changes who we are, but ensures who we will be